Here's Newsround.
Tonight, I'm speaking to the girl who ended up in hospital after drinking loads of these energy drinks. Now she wants them banned for under 16s. And I check out how pedal power can help light up Christmas.
Hi there, I'm Ore. First up, a 13-year-old girl who ended up in hospital because she drank too many energy drinks is now trying to stop other children from being able to buy them. Naomi, who lives on the Isle of Wight, got addicted to caffeine, which is in one of the drinks. Energy drinks like these are aimed at adults, and Maddie went to meet her.
Naomi's relaxed and healthy these days. She's stopped drinking energy drinks now, but it wasn't until she collapsed and got taken to hospital that she realised she had a problem.
I was drinking nearly 7 a day.
Nearly 7 a day?
Because they were thirsty pee and it was just the taste and it's the way it made me feel like happy and hyper.
The ingredient that gave her that buzz is called caffeine. It's found in the leaves and seeds of plants like the coffee bean. It's used in lots of fizzy drinks and chocolate. About 35 milligrams of caffeine is found in a glass of cola, and a cup of coffee contains about 65 milligrams. But some energy drinks contain more than twice that amount. Experts reckon even adults should be careful not to drink too many energy drinks because of the high levels of caffeine. Most companies that make them say under 16s shouldn't have them at all. There's warnings on the cans or bottles.
The downside to not having caffeine is that you can get anxious, you may start to get quite moody, you may start to not sleep well at night. So if you can't sleep, you might get a tingling around your chest and arm area. If you're worried that you're drinking too much, then you should certainly tell somebody.
I think they should have an age limit on it because it's just my point of view, but I've been in that situation. I've had the energy drink, I've been in hospital, worn the t-shirt, done all that. I don't want another child's life at risk.
Now then, a look at what else is making the news, and more rioting has broken out between police and protesters across Greece. The fighting started after a 15-year-old boy was shot dead by police. His funeral was held earlier this afternoon, and the Greek government are appealing for calm. Now, 5 teenage girls have been hurt while at a concert by X Factor finalist JLS. About 2,000 people queued for tickets to see the Wannabes perform at the free concert in South London last night. Fans pressed forward, and some of them were crushed by the people behind them. And happy birthday to the computer mouse. It's 40 years since a chap called Douglas Engelbart invented the very first mouse, a wooden block with just one button. We've moved on a little bit since then. Now, experts think the mouse will still have a place in the future despite new technology like touchscreens. Next to America, where a fighter jet has crashed, killing at least 3 people, including a child. Rescue teams are searching for a second child who's missing. An investigation has started to find out what went wrong. This is all that was left of a house in San Diego, California, after the crash. A military jet fighter plane from a nearby airbase hit the house yesterday, killing 3 people who were inside. 2 of those were thought to be children. Witnesses said there were lots of bangs and it felt like the street was being rocked by the explosion. Some people had a lucky escape. These pictures from a mobile phone were taken moments after the crash. The jet fighter was on its way back to base following a training mission off the coast of San Diego. It's thought the pilot knew the plane was going down and tried to get to some open space behind the houses. Officials don't think the pilot was to blame for the crash, but have said the jet was flying very low. He managed to press the eject button before the plane hit the ground. He parachuted to safety and was later found nearby and is now being looked after in a military hospital.
You could tell that it was going at a downward spiral, the jet, and then I just saw a bam, and he just shot maybe 25 feet into the air. And then saw that then in a weird kind of way, it was very peaceful. The parachute opened and he just came down.
Investigators are now using the flight recorder, which was on board the plane, to work out just what happened that caused the accident. Now then, let's talk about making Christmas a little bit greener. We all know that festive lights can use up a lot of electricity, but Sonali's been checking out how one village school is using pupil pedal power to light up their tree.
I know it looks like I'm just getting a workout, but I'm actually at Tate Britain, and all this cycling is helping light up their tree. And I'm not the only one. Kids at Kirkcaldy Primary School near Stranraer in southwest Scotland are doing a bit of festive pedalling too. With some old exercise bikes and car batteries, they can make up to 150 hours of electricity. That's enough to power all of their school's Christmas lights. It's all part of a project to teach kids about maths, physics and of course the environment. But how does it work? Well, here's the science bit.
Peter is pedalling, and the energy that he's producing is turning this motor from a scooter, and that energy is being stored in the battery, which is then being transformed by the inverter, and that is going to power the lights.
The hardest part is charging up the battery in the first place. After that, you can top up the power with just a bit of pedalling. So what do the pupils think of the green exercise?
When we were figuring out how much the old lights were costing, we were learning things like what the wattage was and things like that.
It's quite good actually. We're saving money that we can go and do something else with.
Sounds like a pretty bright idea, but back at Tate Britain... Who'd have thought Christmas would be such hard work? Now, how long do I have to stay here? What do you mean till January? Where are you going? You can't just leave me here. Where are you going?
And you'll be glad to know that Sonali did get home safe and well. All right, finally, a rhino that smashed through the steel bars of his pen in Australia has been causing total chaos. Zookeepers claim he went on the rampage after seeing another male with his apparent girlfriend. Staff at the zoo in South Australia battled to catch the 2-ton rhino. A helicopter was used to track him down whilst visitors were led out of the zoo to safety. He had to be shot with a tranquilizer dart to calm him down, and we're told that the beast is now having a bit of a rest after all the fuss. I know how he feels. All right, you're up to know and up to date. I'll have more news round with you on the CBBC channel a bit later at 6:25. And remember, when we're not on telly, we're always online. So log on to the website to get more info on our top story. Get the lowdown on how caffeine in energy drinks affects your system. That's your lot. I'll see you later. But bye for now.